If I had to start all over as a trader, this is exactly what I would do. And for all you beginner traders or novice traders that are just getting into the industry, if you guys listen to what I'm going to tell you, you will get so much value. Before we get into this information, if you guys want a mentor, an accountability partner, somebody to just guide you towards success as quickly as possible, I just opened up 5 spots for the month of April for my one-on-one mentorship. There is a link in the description where you guys can book a call with me. And on that call, we'll just see where you're at with your trading, what your goals are, and overall if we would be a good fit to work with each other. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video and let's start breaking down these topics. Number 1, I'm going to give you guys a little background on how I started trading, and then I'll kind of go into what I would do if I were to start all over. And this isn't a bad thing. The way that I started, it was actually very, very beneficial. But when I first started trading, I was introduced to the forex markets. And the way that I was introduced is one of my buddies, he actually showed me these guys on Instagram. He was like, look at these guys that are living this crazy lifestyle. I saw the private jets, cars, the penthouses, and I immediately wanted that lifestyle. And when I saw the videos of these guys living life, I was like, okay, what are they doing, bro? Like, how are they making that money? He's like, oh, they trade forex. I was like, forex? I was like, Tyree, I don't have anything for my ex. What are you talking about? So I eventually got involved in a multi-level marketing company where, let's say, I recruit you into the business and then you bring in someone, they bring in someone, and we all make money. Pyramid scheme, you guys can say. But the company was actually a very good company. It actually taught people how to trade, and it had a really good system. So I ended up getting involved in this multi-level marketing company, and that's where I learned how to actually start trading. Now, if you guys know, for all my OG traders, there was this guy called Reza Mokhtari, and he would always go live on YouTube, and he would trade live. The first time that I ever traded, I put $100 into a Trader's Way account. And that same day, we were trading live on the YouTube live with this guy Reza, and I made $5 for the very first time. Now, let me remind you, I had never made any money online. I wasn't a professional trader at that time. I was 17 years old, and it was just so insane seeing $5 being made within a couple of minutes by me pushing just a couple of buttons on my phone. So I think if you guys are at that phase where you're just starting to get involved in the markets, the best thing that you can do is find a mentor. And it's just like any industry that you go into. If you want to get results as quickly as possible, what are you going to do? You're going to get a coach, a basketball coach. What about golf? You're going to get a golf coach. And it's hard to be able to see your flaws and your mistakes from a first-person perspective when you aren't able to look at it in a different perspective, a third-person perspective, and say, okay, this is what I'm doing right, this is what I'm doing wrong, because you don't have enough data and knowledge within this skill. So I think a lot of you have been looking at mentors and paying people online and these gurus and stuff is a bad thing. And let me get to the point. Like, I understand. Some of you watching this video right now, you've been scammed. You have been fucked over by somebody, and it's now giving you this nasty taste of getting another mentor. You lost your ability to trust people online. And it sucks because when there's somebody like me who really does value helping other people get to the next level in life, it makes it so much more difficult for me to work with you guys. So the best analogy that I can give you guys is it's like eating a burger. When you get a burger from McDonald's, and let's say you get food poisoning, you're kind of scarred from eating burgers. And you're like, dude, I don't want to have another burger. The last time I ate a burger, I got food poisoning. It sucked. And I completely understand. But then you have one of your buddies that comes around and he's like, hey, have you heard of In-N-Out Burger? And as soon as you heard the word burger, you just got this nasty taste in your mouth. You went back to the time that you got food poisoning and you're like, dude, no, I don't want a burger. That's the last thing I want. But not knowing the difference in quality between McDonald's and In-N-Out, it's a day and night difference. You would stop yourself by not trying In-N-Out by that certain circumstance that sets you back from having a bad burger from McDonald's. And the same thing applies. I know some of you have been scammed and you have this bitter taste in your mouth and you're like, I don't want a mentor. I just want to figure it out on my own. But the best way to find a mentor, I think, is by finding them on YouTube, just like you're watching this video right now of me. But that's why I tell you guys in the beginning of each of my videos, go below and book a call with me. I'm not telling you, hey, give me all your money right up front without even knowing who I am or talking to me. I like having those one-on-one conversations and getting to know you, getting to know the reason as to why you want to trade. Like, why are you even doing this? Are you doing this just to make extra money? Do you have a family member that's sick or hurt? So if I was to start all over, I would dedicate a good 1 to 2 weeks to researching people on YouTube and figuring out, hey, which person could I actually get like on a phone call with or a Zoom call with and kind of hear more about their story, get to know them so we're more on a personable level. And then I would invest into a mentor. And a lot of mentors like me, like we do have a set price. But if someone were to ask me, hey Colt, what would it cost to just get on a 1 hour Zoom call with you? And I'm like, dude, a couple $100. Like, let's just get on a Zoom call. Let's see where you're at. And that one Zoom call could literally change everything. So I would definitely get a mentor. That's like the first thing that I would do. And it's like in any area of life. You go to school to learn a trade so you understand how to use that trade so you can be paid through that trade. The second thing is really figuring out what are my goals. And a lot of you, I'm not going to lie, a lot of you have set very, very high expectations based on somebody else's results. You and me are different. The way that we behave, the way that we think, the way that we act on an everyday basis, we're completely different human beings. So I think that a lot of people have set very unrealistic expectations and goals that are not attainable within that period of time. And I see this happen all the time where people will come in and they say, hey, I want to make $10,000 a month within the next 2 months. And obviously they don't hit that. And then they get discouraged. They say, hey, I thought I was going to make $10,000 within the first 2 months of trading and I didn't. So therefore trading doesn't work. It's a facade. It's not real. And that's very, very untrue. The first couple of months of your trading career should be focused on trading on a demo account. Getting results on a demo account for a solid, I would say 1 to 3 months. And once you have a track record, and if you guys don't know, you can link your Tradeovate. Tradeovate is the broker that we use. You can link Tradeovate to a website called TradeZella, and TradeZella is actually a digital journal. So every single trade that you take, it's going to be documented. You're going to be able to see, okay, this is my win rate. I took a loss on this trade, and I'll show you the chart. There's so much information within TradeZella that will help you enhance your trading. And that's what I do with all of my students that join is I teach them the strategy. Once they understand it to a certain T, I then have them open up a demo account. They link the demo account to TradeZella, and then every single week I get on a Zoom call with them and we review every single trade that was taken. So that's why a mentor is so important when you have the right one, because if any of you watching this right now were to join my mentorship, and I could pinpoint every single week and say, yo, you're doing this right, you're doing this wrong, this is right, this is right, this is wrong, let's keep working on doing this that's already correct and working, and let's stop doing this. And then the next week, I get more data. I'm like, dude, look at the improvement. I actually had a student, Franz. I'll put the video on the screen right now so you guys can see. So you got funded with 150K?
Yep.
Let's go. Congrats, Franz. Woo! That's sick. That's how you feel, Franz? That's last week?
That was last week.
Wow. Yeah. What is that, like 4K almost for the week? Sheesh!
Yeah.
This student, Franz, joined my mentorship a couple of months ago. He just got funded with $150,000 through Apex. And on his funded account this past week, he made just under $4,000. And that's because I was able to get documentation. I was able to see what is he doing right, what is he doing wrong. And literally within a couple of months, a very short period of time, he was able to start producing very, very high quality results. So, mentor. Expectations, your goals, don't set too high of goals and expectations because you're going to let yourself down. Secondly, is really working on yourself. I've said this a million times. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So if you look at your trading results and you don't like the results that you're getting, it's a reflection of your behavioral patterns, one, but also your discipline. A lot of human beings are very, very undisciplined. And I'm not calling anyone out. I'm undisciplined at certain areas of my life and I'm working on it every single day. I find it absolutely beautiful that we have the ability to be conscious of where we're fucking up in life and to say, hey, I don't like the results that I'm getting from making this specific decision. Let me make a little bit better decisions. That's freaking awesome. Like, it's not about where you guys are right now. It's about where you're going. So that's why I stress this out so much. Self-development, self-improvement is so freaking vital. There's a book called The Daily Trading Coach and Trading in the Zone. Those two books go into the psychology of trading. And I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys read those books, you get a mentor that has a really good strategy and you're just consistent day in and out, you will be killing the game really, really quickly. It's not hard to win in this trading game. It's a battle against oneself. So these are a couple of things that I would do if I were to have started all over as a trader. And just know, guys, once you crack the code, this little device that you have in front of you, this laptop, this phone that you're watching this video off of, it's going to turn into an ATM very, very soon. Guys, I appreciate you guys so freaking much for taking time to watch my videos and just hearing me out. It really does mean a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Not a lot of people made it to the end of the video, but you did. Make sure you share this video with a friend. Also, comment below. I want to know who you guys are and how I can help you guys out with your trading. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping weekly videos every single week on trading to help you guys out. Look forward to seeing you guys soon.